Doctor reveals Jacob Zuma's serious disease Msalazi impregnated 15 women and has 23 children. A high-level military doctor has told prison and prosecuting authorities that Jacob Zuma suffered a traumatic injury late last year and now needs extensive emergency treatment and 6 months of care to restore his health. Zuma is married to 4 women and has an estimated number of 23 children whom he sired with a total of 15 women. He has been married a total number of 6 times, but remains married to 4 women as one of his spouses died, and he divorced another. However, according to government records, he is officially married to the only woman he divorced. Zuma has over the years courted so much controversy, including fathering 23 children and impregnating at least 15 women, including daughters of his friends, as well as dating girls 50 years younger than him. Zuma has had unprotected sex with several daughters of his close friends, impregnating some in the process. One of them is his baby's mother, Sonona Causa, who is the daughter of powerful soccer businessman Dr. Irvin Causa, the Orlando Pirates chairman, who Zuma is not married to. Meanwhile, in an as yet unsigned affidavit served on Zuma's lawyers and the KwaZulu-Natal High Court in Pietermaritzburg on Monday, prosecutor Billy Downer has made it clear that the state isn't satisfied with the vague generalities contained in Brigadier General Dr. Mkebazi Ezekiel Mdudiwa's submissions, which could have major implications for the future of the Zuma corruption trial. The former president was hospitalized last week while serving a 15-month jail term for defying a constitutional court ruling that he should appear before the state capture inquiry. The apex court is expected to rule on Zuma's application for a rescission of that judgment in the coming days. Zuma's lawyers were this morning scheduled to begin arguing his application for a special plea in the arms deal-linked corruption case against him, in which he stands accused of receiving $4.2 million in benefits from his former financial advisor, Shabir Sheikh, in exchange for furthering Sheikh's business interests. Zuma also faces charges of accepting $500,000 a year bribe from French arms company Thales, as a bribe for protecting it from any potential arms deal investigation. In his special plea, Zuma is now due to argue that he should be acquitted of all of these charges, because the entire National Prosecuting Authority, NPA, is too biased to prosecute him. Extensive medical evaluation and care. Following Zuma's hospitalization last week, Mdudiwa wrote to the head of the Escort Correctional Services Center to inform her that Zuma had been put under active care and support after he suffered a traumatic injury on November 28, 2020. Mdudiwa, who leads the South African Military Health Services Presidential Medical Unit, then formally informed prison authorities and the NPA in KwaZulu-Natal that Zuma had been admitted to hospital last week and was undergoing extensive medical evaluation and care. This, he said, was as a result of his condition that needed an extensive emergency procedure that has been delayed for 18 months due to compounding legal matters and recent incarceration and cannot be delayed any further as it carries a significant risk to his life. The medical team is actively monitoring his progress and will inform you soon as to the prognosis and outcome thereof through a medical report, he said. Mdudiwa added, "We trust that the court processes will accommodate this urgent health program such that we can be able to work swiftly to restore his health. The minimum proposed period of care is 6 months, during which periodic reports will be communicated to advise on possible availability of any further engagements on your end." Mdudiwa's submissions strongly suggest that Zuma, who is eligible for release on parole after less than 4 months, will not be moved back to jail anytime soon. Downer has however said the state wasn't happy with the lack of detail contained in Mdudiwa's submissions, specifically in relation to Zuma's condition, the extensive emergency procedure he would need to undergo, and the minimum proposed period of care of 6 months. Despite these misgivings, Downer said the NPA would support the Zuma legal team's planned application for a short postponement of the case against him this morning, if it was supported by an affidavit by a medical practitioner treating the first accused, Zuma. Should Zuma seek a second postponement after this one, the state also wants that application to be supported by the testimony of a medical practitioner treating him, who may be cross-examined by the state, a demand that the defense has agreed to. Rebutting evidence. The state will also be able to lead rebutting evidence from witnesses during this process. If such a hearing goes ahead, it'll be the first time that Zuma's medical condition, which he has previously used to explain his absence from state capture inquiry hearings in his trial, will be interrogated in an open court process. Whether Zuma is prepared to allow details about his health to be disclosed, however, remains to be seen. Zuma's foundation had previously claimed that his hospitalization was nothing to be alarmed about yet, as he was attending to his annual medical routine checkup. A day later, it stated that it was awaiting a report from Zuma's doctors and asked the public to keep him in your prayers. Downer has now revealed that the head of the Estcourt Correctional Center last week sent a WhatsApp message to state advocate Denishri Naikar, informing her that Zuma, that had been emergently sick, referred to outside hospital due to his medical condition last night. According to Downer, Naikar was contacted by Acting Regional Commissioner of Correctional Services in KwaZulu-Natal Kenneth Mthambani the following day. Mthambani told Naikar that Zuma would not be brought to court as he was currently hospitalized in Pretoria. As yet, it remains unclear in which hospital Zuma is being treated.